Trey 600 with a niggas who run it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600 though, 3600. Trey 600.
All right, OG. When you was locked up, you ever come across? You didn't meet any like body that had like serial killer charges? In the chat, they've been asking like, did you come across anybody like that?
R.I.P. man, free my homie, man. Let me tell y'all something. I was on Ferguson unit. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm the only nigga that came home. That's why the world know who Ferguson is, because OG Percy. Ain't nobody talk about no Ferguson. Nobody know who Ferguson is. All they know, that nigga was battle rapping. He kept talking about that prison shit and his battle rap, and his battle rap jumped out. But what prison is he talking about? He's talking about one he been on. But they just heard my little old snips in the battle rap about, the Ferguson shit. Cause that was my character in the battle rap field, is to be the nigga I was in the penitentiary. I had to be that nigga. That was my character on the battle rap. I had a celly, man. Every cell they put me in, my cellies had life sentences, homie. The last cell I came out of, my celly had just did 10 years on death row and got acquitted, and they just gave him a life. Everybody asked that question right there. I ain't watch this, Trey. Tell them this next time. I'm gonna make you the wisest man in the world, because my game is to teach you, educate you, what you don't know, and yours is to do the same to me as the oldest folk. Keep me up on what the fuck is going on that I don't know. Well, what you don't know, that you already do know, tell them same people that ask that question, where you think they send all the fucking bad folks to? Like, have you ever been locked up? Where the fuck you think he was at?
Right.
We want to know how. No. What's this? I know your question. I know yours. But this for your audience. Where you think I was at? Of course, I've been around killers. Of course, I've been around. Of course, I was around that nigga that put that nigga in the trunk and burnt him up. Of course, I was with them niggas that murdered the motherfucking lady down the street. I was in prison. Where the fuck you think they sent them all to? They don't get their own now. You don't get. Well, my boy Johnny, he's down there for, he had a little battery, he had a little fighting. Well, fuck his shit. We ain't talking about him. We talking about the man that burnt all them people up in that house down there.
Right.
Hey, you talking about? We talking about that nigga that whooped that old lady with that hammer. Fuck you talking about? We talking about that nigga that shot them little kids that was sitting in the front yard riding their big wheel. What the fuck you thought I was at? I was on the STG unit. What that means? A security threat group. Anything that's a security threat, they send them out to this one goddamn place and let them kill each other out. They can be a security threat to each other. That means let me do my 8 hours and go home. We don't give a fuck what y'all doing here. Yes, sir. The answer to that question, to be honest I can be. I done looked in the eyes of some real killers, homie. I looked in the eyes of niggas that admit to me how they what they in here for. I can see the pain in their eyes. I didn't look in the eyes of niggas that ain't never, ever coming home. But then them same niggas know that they did something that ain't gonna never, ever bring that person back. I had a city crowd of me, man. Tales from a crib, man. I was on Ferguson one time. I was in the cell with them. They moved me to a cell with an older cat. That they thought, I don't know why. All I got is a 5-year sentence. But every time they put me in a cell with somebody, they got a life sentence. It's because of your rank, Percy. It's because of your confirmed in the gang shit that, But anyway, I was in the talking to this nigga. When the nigga came in my cell, I knew he was a convict. I could tell the way he carried himself and he moved around and shit, you know, real quiet. He like, you know, hey, you gonna use that right there? Yeah, he said, you know, I'm very clean, you know, need to explain. They said, you ain't gotta tell me now. I said, I feel you, You gotta know who your cellies is when they come in this bitch. I felt myself smack a little bit on that, I had to check that out of my mouth. I don't want to get caught up and have me a Mr. Peppermint charge. But anyway, me and the celly, we sitting there talking one day and I was listening to this nigga, and I really don't give a fuck why niggas in prison. But for some reason, the nigga said he had the lights in, you know, and me and this nigga didn't talk. Because he didn't never talk to me because he felt like I was, you know, one on his level. Shout out to my nigga, Mohammed. That's my other city. I'm not talking about you this time, man. I'm talking about my other city before I got to you. Anyway, man, we was on lockdown, doing a 30-day lockdown, doing a 14-day lockdown for the shakedown of the unit. And me and this city first had our first conversation. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga was standing at the bar. He ain't never talked to me the whole time he was there. But I was on my bunk doing what I do, nigga. I be down there rapping and beating. I'm not gonna stop. I don't give a fuck who my celly is. Even if you don't want to hear it, guess what? Oh, you gonna hear it today?
Go ahead.
You gonna hear mine? Yeah, going in on that motherfucker. Yeah, you gonna hear it today? Fuck you talking about? You hear me? So this day, I ain't never did no rap around this nigga, so I decided to bust a little old song, and I knew I caught the nigga attention because I looked down, and the nigga feet was patting. I said, oh, I got one. I got a feet pattern. But let me keep on going then, you understand me? And I'm jamming. And so nigga turn around and say, man, who songs you be doing over there? I be doing my own. He said, yeah, man, you lied, man. You lied. So me and the nigga ended up talking, getting to know each other and shit, you know. You know, I always break the rules. I mean, my bad, y'all. Old nosy ass person. You might catch me going through your photo. That ain't nosy person. That's perverted person. Trying to find something. Oh, this bitch got a nigga. God damn, man. Fuck out that shit. I ain't looking for none of that shit. I ain't stopping till that. Oh, got one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, blow that up. Shit, yeah. Damn, blow that up. Ooh. But anyway, I did that to say this. I asked something I didn't supposed to ask in prison. Cuz, what you in here for? Shit. I got ass. And they looked at me and said, murder. I murdered a nigga, man. I said, that's what's up. I've been said with a whole bunch of murderers. My first set in Mexican was a murderer. The second Mexican set I had was a murderer. The other two niggas they put in there before I got to Mohammed was a murderer. My other set that Pooh was a murderer. This nigga Steve was a murderer. You understand me? Yeah, I done been in the cells with these guys, but my boy Golden Boy, straight murderer. But let me give y'all some game. Every time I looked into the eyes of somebody that took somebody's lives, I knew what it looked like. They all got that same look in their eyes. Y'all don't know it because you ain't never seen it. It's a look, homie. Don't never think a nigga can kill a nigga and he don't live with a curse. You hear me? The only way to get that blood, ask that guard to wipe that blood off my hands. You hear me? That's the only way I got that blood off my hands. You hear me? God, wipe that blood. I don't want that on my hands no more. I promise, man. If I can just get it off. Because this Ajax and this bleach is not doing it, God. Can I need some help to get this off, man? Because it ain't nothing cool to walk around with. Say, man, it's the most painful look in your heart. If you got a heart, you gotta have a heart to feel what I'm saying. To look into these guys' eyes and see their heart. Damn, man. Me and the nigga having a conversation, he was telling me about, the nigga that he killed. He go into details to say, man, I was at the club, man, we were getting drunk the whole night. So I sit back, shit, I'm finna say, listen, this nigga, man, this is the best TV of the day. Shit. You can tell a good ass stuff. I hope he don't turn out. I hope he got another channel I can manage, goddamn me. Nigga tell me to sleep or something. Make my time easy. But anyway, the nigga was telling me how a nigga was fucking with him and he thought the nigga, they was getting into a real tough and he knew that nigga was a square business nigga. And he said that nigga was a scrub business nigga, man. And you know, the nigga had me every time he talked to him, his emotions was starting to come out. You know me, when I'm in prison, man. Hey, man, hold on. I don't do all the crying and shit. See, you know, watch the tears, nigga. Real nigga, real. Yeah, it's over there with all that. Don't start crying. I don't like niggas cry around. I don't give a fuck now when I'm locked up. If you gonna cry, you gonna put your head under the pillow or something, nigga. Nigga, don't do that shit in front of me. I don't think you weak. I just don't want to see the shit. But anyway, this nigga was starting to tear up. Nigga eyes started getting big. The more he talked to me, started getting, hey man, he said, then this nigga ran to the car, man, and I really thought he had a gun, man. Now, hold on, nigga. When you talk to me, I'm not the you already in prison.
Yeah.
I know you've been practicing on that story for years, nigga. That you know, let me tell you something about people. Some people lie so much they believe they self, Trey. You hear me? They lie so much they start crying. Bitch, no, he lying. But you know they gotta play the shit all the way to the full.
Yeah.
But anyway, the nigga said the nigga ran up on him at the car, man. He ran up on the nigga. He thought the nigga had a gun, and he downed him. Bow, 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 bow. He said when they came to get him outside, he said he shot him up right while he was standing in the door section of the car. He said he didn't get a nigga a chance. Come to find out that man didn't have nothing. But that man bluffed all the way to that car like he gonna kill that man. And that nigga didn't give him a chance to pull the gun. And since he didn't give him a chance to see what he had or what he was gonna do first, he downed that nigga. And when he downed him, he got himself a murder charge. Good nigga in the street. Showed me all his education before that time. He said, man, I really thought that nigga had a gun, man. Told him, hey, man, shit. All right, you thought he had a gun. He been in this motherfucker 18 years already, man. You know, some of that shit work on them niggas. You know, I don't get emotional with niggas in the cell. I don't give a fuck what you in here for. But guess what? I'm in here too. I need help too. I'm broke. I need help too. I don't give a fuck about what. That's how I was in prison. My mind was zero tolerance on niggas' feelings. But anyway, that nigga sit there and told me that story, man. And I looked at the nigga. I say, man, you know, shit. I kind of feel bad, you know. So what they give you, cuz? Gave me a life, man. Life sentence, man. I've been in this motherfucker 18 years, man. Hey, here, man. Hey, come on. God damn. Shit. Start that shit in the cell, man. God damn. Niggas can hear you, nigga. Niggas hear you crying. Come on, man. This nigga ain't trying to hide. Cuz. I ain't one of them says gonna say, hey, all right, man. You all right, man. You not move, bitch. None of that shit. Man, here. You all right, cuz? Down with that crying, though. Down. That's me in prison. Numb to any nigga feelings. Numb to any nigga, but I don't give a fuck what you going through, man. I ain't seen them niggas in prison. One thing I learned about prison, that motherfucker taught me not to have now feeling for now motherfucker in here. So when it comes down to your feelings, guess what? Ain't nobody in this motherfucker gonna have feelings for your ass in here. Shit. Now, for real. It's fucked up, man. It's a different ball game out here, man. But the same thing to say is, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I have always looked in the eyes of killers. I just have to go look in the mirror at myself sometimes. You know, it's fucked up when the enemy is the inner me.
Yeah, bars.
Yeah. I ain't talking about bodies on the street. I was killing myself. Hello. Yeah. I ain't talking about bodies on the street, man. I was killing myself. I'm my biggest self-enemy. Yeah, I didn't have to look into the eyes of killers. Yeah, I didn't have to sit there and face them and talk to them. Shit, I used to have to talk to me. What you talking about, nigga? You know, and that's a terrible demon to live with. That's a bad thing to live on the inside of you, man. That's a terrible. Say, man, I started believing in the exorcist for a minute. Cause goddamn, I know Percy, I don't even be doing shit like that. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? How do you snap like that and go to doing shit like that? I don't know what the fuck be wrong with me. It's too many people living in that body. You need to get some of them niggas, kick some of them niggas out your head. Get some of them niggas out your mind. You dig what I'm saying? They robbing you out here, nigga. If not, make it. You gonna let these hoes take you all the way to the end. Don't do it, Percy. Don't do it. So that was my game plan. That was my game, man.